Inside of today's video, we're going to be continuing on with our mastery grind, especially with RT right now and in Power League. So let me know whether you want me to change anything about this daily series on a second channel. But so far, we're nearly at 10k, nearly ready to get that pin. I haven't had the chance to grind today so far. It's currently about 5 p.m. my time, but hopefully by about 3 days time, I'll have that mastery title on RT. So what I'm working towards is, of course, mastery title on every brawler, but hopefully at least one brawler a week with that mastery title. So before we jump into it, make sure you're using a create code. That'd be greatly appreciated. And without further ado, let's jump into it. Alright guys, to jumping into the first again, and so we have a beach ball. This is probably one of the best maps for RT, mainly because you can get a lot of value out of his super form once he pushes up to those walls, just like a Jackie. And yeah, at least the range, maybe a few wall breakers in the composition might be pretty decent. So I'm hoping we get some good luck today, especially with the randoms. But then again, I'm probably the bad random. I haven't played any Power League today whatsoever. So as always, probably going to play pretty terrible as soon as I start my videos. So in terms of gears then, not too sure. I'll see who I face off against in terms of gears, because vision gear, you probably don't get the most value out of it on this map in particular. So yeah, I might go off the vision gear, but then again, it might help sometimes with the lanes or whatever else. So probably just going to go with vision gear. It's a little bit more safe, and we have the wall break with Ruffs here, which is good, especially a good counter to Surge and Stu. Ruffs is still going to be insane on this meta. If anything, I would say Ruffs is probably the best first pick on this map, because he's just good against everything. And Sam, so to be honest, I don't know, I kind of like our chances. We haven't got a mid brawler, so that's obviously a positive, but then again, we might not have the DPS to deal with Sam. I don't know. We'll have to try it out. Surge is a really good counter to Carl as well. I think they've probably got a bit more of the better draft, but you know, I'm still optimistic about our chances. So off top of things, I don't think I know anyone on the enemy team. So just kind of looking out to see if anyone's got a title yet. Of course, we don't really want to be going up against Sam. We haven't really got the most DPS to deal with him, but we should be able to help our Carl out against him. We're going to take him down right there. Now we already have our super, so it's going to look pretty decent for us. Going to get the tap onto Surge, and that is really good. So I think Sam pushed up a bit too aggro, because now he's given us all the space in the world to just go ham on him. We should be able to get our super back, and that is Sam down again. So we should be looking to score right here with Sam down, and with his Stu potentially going down as well. That's going to be a first goal for us. So really well played from our teammates right here. Definitely much better than yesterday. So we're going to get the tag onto Sam, get the tag onto the Surge as well. That's going to be Sam dead. I mean, he's playing a pretty bad Sam. Normally Sams are a lot more calculated in their risk, but it just seems to be going in no matter what. So we're getting one shot away from our super here. So even if the Surge jumps on us, I think we should be able to confirm the kill. We'll have to wait and see. Looks like Stu is pushing up a fair bit here, so it's quite worrying for us. I'm just going to use my super right here. Sometimes I actually miss it, my super. I need to remember after this game. Looks like Cole's going to get away though and score the winner. So really well played to Cole. But as I was saying, I need to actually make my super button bigger, because I feel like, I don't know if it's just me, but whenever I try and get into my secondary form with RT, I end up just missing the button completely, which is definitely really crucial, because especially on that Surge, I could have just two-shotted him there, but then I don't know, faffed around, I didn't really kill him. So that was much better. Well, a really good start there. I can't really say much better. It's just a really great start. But now switching the matchup, and of course, I'm lagging a little bit. Not really ideal, is it? I don't know why I'm lagging. Not uploading anything, or God knows. But yeah, at least we get a good takedown onto the Sam to begin with. Surge, he's gonna... Okay, this delay is horrid. Did you just see that? I'm gonna have to somehow work through that. But yeah, playing with delay, of course, is not too ideal. I don't know why it's just switched like that, but like it feels like a server has just flipped just for this game, which is a bit weird. But we're going to tag with Sam, tag him with Stu. Surge is in a really bad position, so if we can get this ball over to the right hand side, we might be able to get a goal scoring opportunity for the Ruffs. He's going to slot that one in, and my teammates are just playing so perfectly. This is really well played so far. I've literally really had to do nothing. As long as I'm not making silly mistakes, my teammates are just pretty much carrying me here. So it's like Sam's going to walk up to the car. I'm going to try and protect him, but this delay is just killing me. It really is killing me. But now we can kind of push up on these guys. Again, I'm just really hitting literally nothing, right? Finally get a hit onto the Surge. And now with my super to hand, if his Sam wants to push up, I can just two-shot him. Carl with a really good super onto the Sam. And now we can just push up here. So 1 minute left on the clock in a really dangerous position. I'm sorry if this gameplay is really hurting your eyes. Yeah, I just can't put up with this game and try and figure out the next one. So Sam as well in the middle. Let's see right here. Surge. I just want to make sure Surge isn't sneaking up on us. It's actually pretty hard to hit brawlers sometimes with his main attack. Like, I know I'm lagging, but I would be struggling anyway to hit shots on some of these guys. Surge is going to push up here with his gadget. Should be able to near enough take him down. Okay, he takes down the Ruffs finally. And that's probably the first time that I've actually established a little bit of control. We do get a tap onto the Surge, so we can just run onto his Sam and take him down. And that is just the beauty of RT. This form is just so crazy broken on Brawl. It's insane. So 1 shot away from Super. Should start to be able to push up. Tried to get some use out of my gadget. Still yet to, I think, hit anyone with this gadget, which is just quite funny to me. And now this is actually a really bad situation to be in. I hope we can defend this one. Hopefully Cole can get the ball out of this sticky situation right here. And yeah, we're not going to be able to defend that. So going into overtime, we still have the better of the comps, I believe. Actually, I don't know, because they've got 2 brawlers that are kind of longer range. So we really need to deal some damage onto the opponents right here. So we get the mark onto Sam, get the mark onto this Surge right there. We help Carl with his matchup, and we should be pretty golden right here. We're getting some good taps in, and it's just the Stu on defense, and that's going to be the game right there. So we managed to win the first game of the video, which normally doesn't happen. So yeah, definitely some really good teammates. We managed to get the first win with RT. Let's jump into the next one. Guys, jumping into the second game then, and probably the last game for now, just as we just get into the swing of things. So out in the open, actually a decent map for RT. I'd actually go as far to say that the more open maps are probably worse for RT so far from what I've been experiencing myself, just because the best form of him is actually his other form, the one where he turned into Jackie. So unfortunately our teammate goes Dynamite. So yeah, this is going to be pretty interesting. Maybe he's a godly Dynamite. I don't really know, but yeah, we're just going to have to go with it, aren't we? Because it is Masteries and people are just tending to play their favorite brawlers in Power League as well, just like myself. I'm playing RT right now, and I was playing a lot of Pam as well, but they have Grom, they definitely have the thrower diff, they've got Mandy, they've definitely got the long range diff, and Eve is just better than RT and Knockout. So composition wise, they've 100% got the composition on us. So yeah, I mean, I can't really complain. I first picked RT. So let's see if we've got, I don't really know anyone on the enemy side. I mean, I could definitely know them by the end, but that's one thing though that really kind of annoys me at the same time. Like when people see my pin and also my title, like there's only one person really that has your mom as a title, so everyone just knows it's me, so it can be pretty annoying. Plus how good she is on out in the open, especially considering we had the first pick. We should have well, I should have actually picked a Mandy. So if we lose, it's kind of on me. So let's see if we can get some hits onto the enemies right here. I mean, we're not doing the greatest of jobs, and I just know for sure that this Mandy is probably a couple of shots off of Super, so gotta be a little bit careful here. Dynamite is just hiding in the grass, which I'm not too sure about. I mean, maybe he should be trying to push wide a little bit. Maybe I should try and make the play. Dynamite's gonna get a couple of decent taps onto the Grom as well, so fair play so far. We need to really get this kill onto Mandy, and we should manage to finish off Steve. I don't even know how that just happened. Like, how did we end up winning that? I don't know. Did my teammates just tap? I didn't really do too much. I literally hit 2 shots in that sequence. So yeah, my teammates definitely doing a lot of work here. So Mandy has got Super to hand, so I've got to be really careful of that one. I was actually surprised she didn't use Super at the beginning. Where's Mandy? Is Mandy just sitting? Oh no, Mandy. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, for some reason I thought Mandy... that was just so dumb of me. I thought Mandy might have disconnected. I don't know why I ran up. So yeah, things not really going well for me right now. Right now, I'm the bad random, but I've got hope in this Dynamite. You know, he's pretty cracked with the default skin. I got faith in him. I got faith in him. And to be honest, yeah, the slow is actually really strong. Like, she played that so well. So yeah, going into this next round then, because surely there's no way a Dynamite can clutch up in this scenario. There's just no way. Yeah, he's just getting tapped by the Mandy. Mandy's just too strong on Knockout. I mean, I literally made a video on my main channel about best brawlers to max out, and Mandy being one of them. A lot of people were actually surprised. You know, you shouldn't be surprised whatsoever, especially by this gameplay. She's just absolutely insane on Knockout. So we've got to be a little bit careful of his Super, I think. No one is going in just yet. Normally a Mandy just straight away just uses Super, so a little bit surprised She's not really done that. Maybe she's in VC with one of these guys, knowing where we all are. But yeah, okay, Mandy's going to push up right here. Piper's going to use super. Got to be careful of this Mandy super for sure. Piper getting a good snipe in there, which is definitely what we kind of needed. Mandy goes for the super, missed it, and now is our chance to try and capitalize and get a kill right here. So, I mean, as the game goes on, we should be favoring us a little bit more, perhaps, especially if we get some value out of our super. So Eve is in a bad position. Maybe we can get the takedown onto Eve. Yeah, not just yet. Dynamite isn't really doing anything for us right now. Grom is hitting some nasty shots onto me. Nice takedown from the Piper. That was definitely needed. But I need to heal up. Dynamite needs to heal up. We're not in the best scenario right here. Should try and pinch with this Piper right here. Dynamite needs to hit a shot onto this Grom. So does Piper. I don't know how we're now in this losing position. And yeah, Dynamite's just going to miss every single shot. And we're going to lose. I just don't know how we lost that round. That was a 3v2. Maybe I could have helped pinch the Piper a lot quicker and got that Grom down. But I just feel like in that scenario, we should have won that. We really should have won that. That was a choke. That was a pretty bad choke. So this time around, yeah, just need to not get caught out in that second round. Because I think if I didn't get caught out, probably could have won that round. If not, I mean, there's 2 rounds that we're pretty much through right there. So yeah, let's try not do that. Let's try not do that. So Mandy's just going to stay down the left-hand side. I think there's pretty much no point really going for the Mandy. I mean, maybe if I catch her off guard when she has no ammo. But yeah, I'm just going to feed her. It feels like... Oh yeah, let me know, by the way. I forgot to ask this on my other videos. Has RT, because I've seen Kairos mention it, I believe. Has RT got like the biggest hitbox in the game? It feels like he's got a massive hitbox. Like, I feel like brawlers hit me a lot easier than other brawlers. Like, of course, there's some brawlers that have a bigger hitbox, by the way, if you didn't know. But I think RT definitely has a bigger one because I just seem to get hit by everything. Literally everything. So, yeah, I don't know what this Dynamite's game plan is. Game plan is. It's just not shooting. He's just staying in the bush. Not too sure what his plan is right now, but we'll just have to go with it for now. Mandy's definitely down this left-hand side again, isn't she? So, yeah, we've got to be wary of that. Yeah, Mandy's down the left now. But I have my super to hand, so if I can get up close to these guys, it should be GG. So we're going to just run up to... Okay, no. We're not going to run up to anyone. So, yeah, it's frustrating. It's really frustrating. A Dynamite's just sitting in the grass. Like, at least he could push down the right-hand lane. But he's just sitting in the grass, just doing nothing whilst this Grom is constantly pressuring us. We've got a Mandy pressuring us. I mean... I literally... Okay, that's a trade for trade. I love doing that sometimes. I love just talking bad on an opponent and then they just go and do something really good. So, I mean, fair play to Dynamite for getting a kill. And I think that should be us winning a round. I mean, I'm going to push up. I shouldn't probably feed this Mandy. But, yeah. We're just going to run into it anyway. So, we're going to run up to the Mandy right here. Let's see if my Piper helps me. I mean, is there any point really... Oh, I didn't mean to use my super there. I really didn't mean to use my super there. This could really bite me. I mean, this Piper needs to stay alive, but that could have been terrible. That could have been terrible. Just don't talk to me about that super. That was horrendous placement. I'm just going to sit behind here, though, and we should be able to get the win. Mandy's really trying it with a Piper, but not really working out. Yeah, I mean, bit of a misplay from myself, but 1 round left. We really need to win this one. Mandy has her super to hand, so of course we're going to be careful of that one. And you know what? I'm going to go down the right hand side this time because the left just doesn't seem to be helping me out whatsoever. So yeah, really nice takedown from them pets. I mean, as long as we can keep the distance with me. Oh, okay, that was a really nasty super from the Grom, and if Grom pushes up now, he might be able to confirm some kills. Dynamite goes for some kills himself. Piper is absolutely carrying right here. Let's see if we can get this Grom down. Oh, he was literally one shot right there. But as long as we keep the pressure up, we should be pretty good right now. Teammates just absolutely carrying me. So this is what I'm talking about. Like, RT just isn't the greatest in knockout. I've not really had the chance to do anything. Looks like, is it 1v1 right now? Yeah, it's 1v1. So we can get onto this Eve. I mean, it's not really going the best right now, but we need to get onto her pretty quick, else she can definitely beat us right here. So I mean, I had the chance to right there, but I kind of waffled it. So yeah, let's see if we can get this Eve now. I kind of want to get into a close position so I can take her down much easier. I'm just going to use her super right here. And it's not really looking the best. Let's see if we can get up close. She's just going to run into the gas anyway. I mean, she kind of had to because of my super. And there we go, we run one around. God, I had to hold my breath there. I was sweating. There was a lot of people spectating. I just feel the pressure when people spectate. So I actually thought we won the whole game there. I don't know why. I think I said it earlier in the game that that was literally to win the game. But at least we're drawing now. A little bit better. At least I didn't really throw it inside of that one. So again, just going to go down the right hand side. Eve is clearly my matchup and not Mandy. So yeah, just don't want to feed this Grom. Just going to try and get as many small taps as possible. And of course, the longer this goes on, the more it should favor me because I have my Jackie form soon. So yeah, Eve's going to get tapped up a little bit here. She can just jump up at any time though because we don't really pack a punch with our shots. She's just pretty safe to just kind of roam around. So Mandy's literally one shot. Hopefully, oh, my teammates didn't finish that off. I was really hoping Mandy one shot and also with a vision gear. I thought that could have been an easier kill. So Mandy's probably lurking around here. Yep. Just going to try and keep her back a little bit here. I'm doing alright so far. As long as my teammates can do their part. I've not really been watching them too much, but as long as they're not throwing. So Piper goes for the gadget on the Grom, which was a pretty decent play there. Managed to get the Grom down. And now we are getting chipped a little bit. Mandy misses a super, which could be very costly. That was a really risky super from Mandy. Now she doesn't have it for the next round. And now we're looking solid. 9 people watching. I mean, there must be someone on an enemy team that is pretty clouted because no one ever watches me anymore. But yeah, we're just going to keep our distance with the Eve right here. Get a few taps onto her. Again, our super is going to be our key to winning, especially towards the end, because it holds just so much pressure. Like, literally, one super can really push these guys back. Grom super right here. I mean, if we're all cornered, it's not going to look the best. Dynamite just supered the floor. I don't know what I just witnessed right there. Why isn't he going on the Grom? It's really doing my head in. Like, he's not going for his matchup, but he's finally going over there now. But for the longest time, he wasn't on his matchup. Yeah, this is going to be a round loss. And now things are looking a little bit sketchy. Unless we can clutch up, it's not really looking the best for us right now. Yeah, there's just no way. I don't really want to feed this Mandy though. I mean, I may as well just run into the gas now because there's no way I'm clutching a 1v3. So now it is the final round. This is scary. This is actually pretty scary. Piper breaking open this, which is pretty good. Grom super, that's really not going to do too much for them because all the grass, I mean, it just didn't hit anyone, did it? So Mandy with a slow. Oh, I need to get out of there. Okay, that was dangerous. I mean, one thing I should have done straight away is actually add shield gear from against Mandy. It really does help with a super. But now she has no super. She did hit it on me though, so she's only a couple of shots away from the next one. But she hasn't got it for now. So of course, the longer we go without feeding her it, the better it's going to be for us. So we're going to hit a shot onto that. Again, just kind of keeping our distance right here and making sure that we can survive as long as possible. RT is in a Brawl away, going to get some quick taps in and just destroy them. So nice from our Piper. That is definitely the opening that we needed. And now we can just destroy that Eve. And that is going to be the win. There's surely no way this guy is going to clutch up a 1v3 as Grom. So we can just walk into him and destroy him. So that is going to be it for today's video. 2 games, 2 wins. I don't know anyone in the enemy team. So I don't know how everyone was watching that. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. If you learned anything, I don't think RT is really strongest right now. Like, maybe I could have been a little bit more aggro. But the thing is, once I use my super with RT and it doesn't work out, I'm just a sitting duck. I'm just so easy to kill. So that's why I was extremely passive and just waited till the gas closed in, because I knew if I got into one decent position, I could just one tap someone like that Eve. So that's going to be it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.